everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. This video is a long overdue candle review video and some soaps, I will say, from Bath & Body Works. I have one Walmart Great Value candle in here, but 99.9% is Bath & Body Works. So when I found vendor wax, and even Walmart wax, I should say, I kind of laid off of the candles. So I started vendor wax in January of 2021, so a year and a half ago. And my candle collection hasn't decreased in size. It hasn't quite increased because I really put myself on a strict diet from candles, but I've bought a few, and especially, you know, last week when I hit the 75% jackpot, if you watched that video. But I ordered a candle crock on Amazon, and I'll put the link, if I'm allowed. This is not a sponsored video, but I will try to put the link in my video. I think I can do that, of the one that I bought. It was recommended to me by Lori Brown, and I think she has it, she enjoys it. And there's another one I'm going to buy that I think she recommended, or somebody else I saw. I mean, they're hard to find, and I haven't been to Hobby Lobby lately. I know they have them there, but I want to go with what I know other people enjoy in terms of performance and such. So I've had that for maybe the end of almost a month. I've had it for almost a month, and I've blown through 11 candles, I should say, and I have one going in the kitchen right now, Moscow Mule, Frosted Moscow Mule, which I know was a unicorn candle for some of you out there. Most of these candles I have they're mostly all, well, not mostly all, they are fall and winter candles. One, because those are the ones I had downstairs in my candle cupboard and I wanted to use, and two, because these are ones that are half used or 3/4 used, and I just want to, you know, get them spent and get them out of here because they're just taking up space. But let's get started. Shall I do soap first or candles? You know, let's go ahead and do soaps because there's some good ones here. Okay. This first one is strawberry lemon. Notes are sweet strawberries, sparkling lemon, and crystallized sugar. And this one I used in my master bathroom. And I think I bought this spring of this year, or winter of last year. I can't remember, honestly, guys. But this is just like strawberry lemonade. This is really, really good. It's a good, authentic, it's like fresh picked strawberries from L3, if you've had that oil or wax. This is a really good one, and I love bees. There's bees in this house all over. I just have always liked bees. And so there's that one. Next this was one of my husband's favorite scents. This is Pink Peach Blossom, and this is actually fall of last year. And I'm pretty positive that this is out right now, and maybe it's in the spring line. You know, they're getting rid of a lot of their stuff right now at the semi-annual sale. And this is it's a good peach scent. It's like a juicy, fresh peach. It's not peach nectar or peach ring, you know, that syrupy, sweet, sugar gummy peach. This is authentic peach off the vine. This is peach nectar, magnolia petals, and mandarin. And I only bought one of these, and I have some soaps to return, some scents that just are not working for me. One of them smells like straight chemicals, so I bought several of that scent, and I'm taking them back, and I think I'm going to grab a couple of these. So it's a good scent. If you like authentic juicy peach, go for that one. Moving that back here. Okay, next is watermelon lemonade. This is always a classic. I love this one. This is watermelon ice, sparkling water, which has no scent. I don't know why they're crazy and put that on there. Sparkling water and Meyer lemon. This is just, they do watermelon lemonade every year. I buy it every year. This is so good. I find the watermelon is a little bit more dominant in this than the lemonade. So the watermelon is more dominant than the lemonade. I think that's what I said. So this is a good one if you like that nice punch of watermelon. I love watermelon. I need to buy another watermelon. It's been a little while. Okay. Blackberries and basil. This is a couple of seasons ago. I think this bottle, at least. This fragrance is delicious. It's fresh blackberries, sparkling champagne, and basil. This does take on a perfumey blackberry. And some Some blackberry oils. This is a really good one though. It's so feminine, it's fresh, it's greenery, it's you know, green some sort, and it's just fruity. It's juicy, it's good. A lot of blackberry to my nose, and I know also in the industry it tends to pull a little bit more perfumey. This does too. It's juicy in the sense that you know that it's a fruit, but it's also right on that cusp of perfume and fruity, at least to my nose. I hope that makes sense. Next, I hated this. I'll just say I hated this. This is white coconut caramel. I hated this. And it's been a while since I've done soaps on my channel, so I have quite a few built up here. Yeah, the notes on this are coconut flakes, toasted hazelnut, and caramel swirl. This is so sickeningly sweet. It's definitely coconut, and I get zero hazelnut. A little bit of caramel, but it's so damn sweet from that coconut. You know, you can have tropical coconut, sweet coconut, not so sweet coconut. I have a little bit of mild. My opinion is the coconut in this is really heavy. If you love coconut, which I do, you would like this, but this was just a little too much for me. And it has a coffee cup on the front, and there is no mention of coffee, nor does it smell like it. So that was kind of a letdown. Next is another letdown, which I'm disappointed in. This is blueberry maple pancakes. This does not smell like the candle to me. In the bottle, it smells more like blueberry sugar, which I don't like blueberry sugar. Blueberry sugar is too sweet for me. This is wild blueberries, griddle fresh pancakes, and warm maple syrup. The blueberry sugar candle is too, I think I have one in the closet to tell you the truth, but it's too candy. It's not cotton candy, it's just candy. It's too sweet candy for me. It's not enough blueberry, the fruit blueberry. This I used, and I had one of these, and I actually took it back last year because it's just, not last year, God, last month, because I want to be able to smell my blueberry. I love blueberry. Marty loves blueberry too, but I know this is a crazy seller. It's popular. It just not enough blueberry for me. It's too sweet. Next, I use this in the master bathroom. These next, well, I haven't been saying where I used it, but it doesn't matter. Soap is soap. Sunwash citrus. This I used in the kitchen. This is sugared lemons, juicy pineapple, and mandarin. This is a good one. I have like 3 or 4 of these. And I know that this is done in all sorts of forms. I think last year's Pride, you know, the Pride line they released in June, I think it was this scent. And I think this year it's rainbow cereal or some sort of fruity cereal. I think it is this year. This smells clean. I've seen this compared to a scent that you can get in Anthropologie, or to the Capri Blue the Capri Blue candle I've seen, but to me this is just a nice pop of lemon and orange and citrus. That's all that is basically. 2 more. We have coconut colada. This one I got at the semi-annual sale either at Christmas time or, because you know it's done twice a year, either at Christmas time or last summer. I want to say Christmas time. Creamy coconut, frozen lemon, and vanilla musk. This is delicious. I like this. Although I don't get any lemon. This is just creamy coconut. This is a nice, but you know, it's got a little bit of, it has to have a little bit of lemon in it because it's not straight coconut. And it's not sickeningly sweet coconut like this guy is here. So even though my nose doesn't recognize the lemon, it's got to be in there because the coconut is not as powerful, if that makes sense. And finally, how many did I have? 3, 6, 9. Holy moly. Frosted biscotti. The notes on here: citrus frosting, maple sugar, and warm cookies. Now this one, oh, is that good? You know what this reminds me of? If you've watched my channel, especially my videos last year around Christmas when I was doing a lot of baking, and yes, I am a diabetic, but I do bake. I mean, everything in moderation. And trust me, when you're baking 15 different types of cookies, you don't want to eat them. I was a barista and I worked in a donut shop when I was in high school, and just the smell coming home of donut grease all the time is enough to deter me from wanting to eat the donuts. So trust me, I don't eat all of that I bake. This one smells like an orange cream cheese frosting. It's an orange cookie with cream cheese frosting. This smells exactly like that, and that's why I was drawn to this. Even though it says maple, I don't get maple from this. It's more orange. So the citrus frosting is the orange. So that's the soap part. I have a few wallflowers to discuss. This is watermelon lemonade. This is going in the master bedroom right now to match the soap. I mean, I love this one. This is watermelon ice, sparkling water, which has no scent, and Meyer lemon. This is a good one. It's the enhanced fragrance. I'm only buying enhanced fragrance ones now because they really are enhanced, and I actually do smell them more than 15 minutes. So good job, Bath & Body Works. Next is fresh cut lilacs. I actually have that right here. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but I have a plug right here. This is lilac bouquets, dewy greens, and soft spring air. I think my mother-in-law likes this fragrance, actually. This is nice. It's very heavy floral. So if you like floral, give this puppy a try. If you don't try it because you'll hate it. It's so floral. This is my dressing room, spare bedroom, wax room here, so I can put whatever I want in here. Nobody's really in here. Cactus blossom. I had this in the kitchen, not the one that's in there now, and I don't even remember what's down there right now. Didn't have a sticker because I got an order from Bath & Body Works, and one of the wallflowers completely exploded, and I salvaged it. I didn't complain and get a replacement order because it could happen again, and I don't want to deal with that mess. It's a literal mess when you get it because the oil, it's a pain in the butt. But cactus blossom, this is cactus flower petal, sun-kissed coconut vanilla, and fresh sparkling lemon. I like this. This did not last very long for me. I couldn't smell it after a couple of days. I bought this last year, so it was before the enhanced line came out. But I love this in body care. I actually think it's discontinued, if I'm not mistaken. But this one it's a good one. I like it. It's not too floral. It's got that coconut in there to offset that floral. Next this is a new fragrance. It's salted butterscotch and vanilla. And I had this in the spare bathroom. This is sweet bourbon, caramel brulee, warm vanilla, and buttered maple. And this is basically, if you've ever had the salted butterscotch candle, it smells exactly like that. It's a good one. I would buy more of this. Very much so. And finally is Springtime in Paris. This is a new fragrance also. I had this going in the spare bedroom. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've talked about these ones. This is soft peach, lotus blossom, and fresh bergamot. And this is, even though it's springtime in Paris, this is not too floral. In fact, I wouldn't quite say it's peach. I wouldn't say it's bergamot. I wouldn't say it's a blossom. It's just a pretty, fresh, springtime, clean scent. This is a good one. Okay, those are done. Candle time, guys. Candle time. The main event. Okay, first one. Now, I don't remember the age on all of these, but if you guys are candle connoisseurs, you'll be able to know what season. I have the best guesstimate, but some of these wraps, I don't remember exactly what year they were. I just know these are probably all within the last 3 years, maybe 4 years old. All the ones I want to talk about here. Salted butterscotch. This is a fall and winter candle. Like I said, these are fall and winter scents. I loved this candle. I loved this candle. This is warm brown sugar, sweet cream, pinch of sea salt, and melted butter. This is perfect. I try to buy one of these every year. I don't have any more, so I'm going to be buying this if it comes out this fall. I think it is. And I saw Cider Lane is coming out. I think it's in the Halloween line, but I think it's called Spooky Cider Lane. You better believe my ass is going to have those candles because I love Cider Lane. It's one of my favorites, all-time favorites. Love it. So good. Soapbox down. This is a good one. This threw very, very well. I have my candle crock down in my kitchen, so it's open concept. Some of these through better than others, I will say. And I'll tell you as I go through which ones were duds, which ones were moderate, which ones were great. Okay. This one was a moderate. Even though it's a strong in the jar, this one threw, and you can see how much is left. Not very much in retrospect. It threw for maybe a day. Maybe a day. I have a habit of leaving that crock on 24 hours a day, just because, sometimes when you get a candle that is even half full or 3/4 like this, it takes many hours to melt that down, and I'm just lazy in that regard. But this one is a great one. I will buy this again. It's an 8 out of 10, and it didn't last that long because there isn't much wax in here to melt through. So just the quantity of oil isn't as heavy. That is a good one. I love the lids. I like these decorative lids here. They're very, very pretty. Next is Frosted Coconut Snowball. Now, side note on this one. My mom loves this scent. I love this scent. It does not ring as a Christmas scent to me. Just because it says Snowball doesn't mean it is Christmas, because it's coconut, vanilla musk, and whipped cream. That's all year. More so in the summer, but that's all year. This one, I love the body care. Love the hell out of the body care. I hope they bring it back in body care this year, and it's in the moisturizing body wash, because that's what I use. I don't really use body care creams and lotions so much from Bath & Body Works anymore. I'm using Lubriderm and Dove and just stuff from Walmart. I had to pull the plug on some things, just expense-wise. But I still do use the body wash and the body gels. The moisturizing body wash, I should say. This candle, most of these have been lit already, of course. So I remember melting this candle and burning this candle with a flame. This throw is not good. This sucks, actually. I'll just be honest. This sucks, and I think the reviews every year for this, it just does not perform well for me. And then there's people out there that it performs well for, but I want to say this is like a 2.5 to 3 star, because it does not throw very well. It's so good and yummy in the jar, but it doesn't throw well. And I leave this on, and even though I can still smell this candle when I have it solidified, warming it up, a friend told me it takes a hell of a lot more oil in the wax to throw versus when you smell it on cold. And that makes sense. So I'm like, okay, because I just wonder, when I warm this candle up, I can't smell it on warm, but then when it solidifies, I can smell it. And I guess that's normal. At least that's what my source is telling me, and I believe my source, very reputable source. So this one, I don't know if I will buy this again in candle. I will just stick to my body care with this one. But if you get good performance out of this one, yay, I'm happy for you. Maybe this was a bad batch, but other seasons I've had of this candle were kind of stinky too. So I'm tending to think it's the oil. Adjusting here. Okay, this next candle is one of my all-time favorite bakery scents. Sugared Snickerdoodle. Look at that guy. I just love this jar. This smells so good. I love this. So simple. Warm spices, creamy vanilla, and sugared musk. This is so damn good. I love this. This half jar gone. I have not of this wrap per se, but I have the season before this. I think this was last year. That Frosted Coconut Snowball, I think, was 2 years ago. And that, I want to say that butterscotch candle is 3 or 4 years old. I think it is. It was before COVID for sure. Most of these candles were before COVID because I didn't buy very many candles in COVID. And if I did, they're still in the closet to be used. Because like I said, these were downstairs. So they're a little bit older. I'm pretty sure this was last year because I think this wrap is more familiar to me age-wise. I guess I could tell the pour date on here, but I'm never good at telling what the pour date is on these. If I really wanted to, I could look at these, but I don't really know I don't know offhand. But if you know, tell me. I think I read it somewhere. The number of the day of the year and the year. So I think this is 2021. But okay, this throws so well. I have like I said, 7 or 8 of this candle. I love this candle. It's an all year. It's a bakery candle. It's creamy. It's buttery. It's vanilla. It's yummy. I could eat this. It's so good. Love this. Definitely a repurchase. Definitely a repurchase. Next, okay, this was a screamer hit and a unicorn for some people. Not my favorite. Chocolate peppermint cream. I bought this at my mall, the store I go to for most. It's at the Provo Town Center. This, I mean, I'm in all the Facebook groups for Bath and Body Works for the most part. And I really do my research. And this candle people loved. And I think I have another one of these in my closet. I think I do. It's all the way in the back because I have them. I have my closet organized. Winter's in the back and then fall's in the front. And then whatever season is current is in the front. But I haven't been into candles very much. So my winter and fall is still in the front. And my summer's in the back. So it is what it is. This is crushed peppermint candies, creamy chocolate, white sugar crystals. So if you watch my wax videos, you know I'm really not a fan of chocolate and wax. This smells not quite like Thin Mints. There's not enough cookie and not enough mint to be quite as strong as the Thin Mint from Girl Scouts. This is close. It's a diluted version of it in my opinion. But this one, just when I lit it and when I warmed it, it did not throw very well. It was a very poor performer. I wish it was stronger, but in both fields, I wish it performed better and I wish it had stronger oil for me. This one, maybe I'll sell it on Mercari, the other one I have, because this one is just, or maybe I already did sell it. I don't remember. Used to sell candles on Mercari, but I stopped doing that. I might get back to it, who knows. This one is a wah-wah, really, for me. But, oh well. Next, let's talk about the Walmart candle. This is Apple Valley, which I really think was out in fall time. I want to say this is 2020. Is there a date on here? No. It says, surround yourself with the scent of fresh, juicy apples, sweet lemon, sugar cane, and pear nectar. Blend perfectly with orchard-ripe apples for a crisp, refreshing fragrance right from the tree. Now I'll tell you something. These are like, I don't know what they are now with inflation, but these used to be like $5, $6. This threw like a beast for 6 days. Not kidding. 6 freaking days. 6 days. I'm letting that sink in because some of these higher quality, more expensive candles perform less than the Great Value Walmart candle. So try that on for size. This, I would buy this again. And I would put it in the crock because it's a gentle, fruity, juicy apple scent. It's so good. It's everything that an apple fragrance wants to be when it grows up. It's so good. I loved this candle. And this one doesn't smell like anything because I don't think the oils are as high quality as these are, just because these candles, of course, also the lids and stuff have been marinating in all these oils for years. And this is only a couple of years old, but you know, the lid is not, it doesn't have quite that plastic seal that holds the old odor. Kind of like if you have a Ninja multipot, you know, that plastic seal. My husband bought me a Ninja big bastard, a big one. 2 people here. He bought me the biggest one. I gripe about it because that's a lot of food and he doesn't eat leftovers. So I don't hardly use it, but when I make my stuffed peppers, which I love stuffed peppers, I love a good stuffed pepper, I'll say that 1,000 times, I use my Ninja. And before I bought the glass lid that's sold separately for that, I used the lid that you put on for the pressure cooker. And the seal, the plastic seal around the lid, the plastic seal, smells like damn stuffed peppers because plastic holds odor like that. So to remedy that, I had to buy replacement band for if I'm cooking something sensitive, like if I want to make yogurt or something that doesn't want to have stuffed pepper flavor in it. But I thought about doing cooking on my channel, but I need to get a better camera system. I just do this with my phone because, you know, it's pretty simplistic. I don't have a special fancy camera because I'm not trying to be a Hollywood star. I'm just me. No makeup most of the time. And yeah, so this, we'll see if I put cooking on my channel. I don't know if I will, though. I don't know. I want to, but I don't want to at the same time. But anyways, Apple Valley, if it comes back, snag it if you like a good apple scent. I know I'm rambling on here. This is a longer video because I've got a lot of content in it. Next, this is a good candle. Christmas cider. I love these luminary jars. You can see when you have your hand down in here, like can you see my finger in there moving like that? Yeah, I love this luminary jar. I have 3 of this because I love this. This is like mulled cider. This is mulled cinnamon, crushed clove, creamy nutmeg, and simmering cider. This is such a warm, cozy, comforting, nostalgic, that's the word I was looking for, nostalgic scent. I love this. This is one of my favorite scents that they've ever come out with. Ever. Love this. It's so good. This throws well, performs well, is good any time of year. You just want that little bit of cinnamon in the background, and it's not spicy cinnamon. It's cinnamon, but it's got enough. It's got the creamy nutmeg in it. It's got cream in it. It tones it down. It's not spicy like red hot cinnamon candy. This is good, delicious. Love the hell out of that one. Next, got quite a few more here. We'll save him for last. Okay, this is sweet rosemary vanilla. Now, I have 2 of these. Another one is right over here. I have an extension of my candle closet. I know, it's sad. And I have it over here in the lineup to be used next. This is fresh rosemary, sweet vanilla cake, and whipped frosting. This didn't get a lot of love. I think this was a springtime candle, and I want to say it was 2021 this candle is from, I think. I don't think it was 2020. I think it's 2021 this candle's from. I wish they would put the date in an easier way to decipher on these things, but whatever. This smells good. It is cake with a little bit of rosemary. And I know this is not everybody's song and dance, and that's okay. This is nice. I like this candle. It performed moderate. It wasn't a crazy thrower. It's good for me. It's just a nice, different type of bakery because it's got that little bit of rosemary in it, which, good job for thinking outside of the box, Bath & Body Works. I really like that. Not cookie cutter shit. Okay, I know I'm cursing a lot in this video, but, you know, hey, I do. It's not hurting anybody. Next. That's a big unicorn. I know it is. You're going to scream when I tell you what I think of it. 'Tis the Season. I love this jar. I know this guy, I think this is 2019, 2018 or 2019, I think. I love 'Tis the Season. It's been around forever. It's quintessential Christmas scent, you know, right up there with winter candy apple. I love 'Tis the Season. Until the perfect Christmas came along, 'Tis the Season was my favorite Christmas scent. This is rich red apple, sweet cinnamon, and cedarwood. This can be used all year. It's kind of up there with Apple Valley, and it's up there with Christmas cider. Woo! Christmas cider. This throws well, performs well, smells well, makes a home smell homey and warm and comforting. I love this scent. If you're like the 10 people in the world that haven't tried this, do yourself a favor and give it a try. I have it in wallflowers. They have it in soap. I mean, this is like, you know how Leaves is huge in the fall for BBW? This, I feel, is like Leaves caliber. Leaves has been around forever. I like Leaves. I know that Leaves is not everybody's favorite, but it's got a large following, and I feel this one, you know, needs that love too. This is so good. Love that. So good. Next, spiced cardamom. If you watched my semi-annual sale video, I'm going to do part 2 of the rest of the stuff that I purchased. I bought 2 of these. They were hiding on the 50% off table, but they were really 75% off. So this is cinnamon spiced cardamom, dark cedar wood, and a pinch of nutmeg. So good. I love cardamom. And it's not, cardamom is used a lot in Indian cooking. And it's those little, how do I describe what they look like? They're little star looking things. I mean, they're star anise also, but cardamom, I think cardamom, maybe I'm getting it confused with star anise. Cardamom is definitely a spice that you can put in Indian cooking. You can put it in mulled cider. I've seen it in mulled cider. I mostly see it at Indian restaurants, or maybe it's the little stick things. I don't know. I've never purchased cardamom itself. I've just seen it in pictures. So maybe it's the little, I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. But no, I mean, cardamom is definitely an Indian cooking, but I just don't remember what it looks like. And that's okay. We all can't remember everything. This is a 10 out of a 10. I love this. It's warm, it's comforting, it's homey. It's really, really good. And I know I only have a few bakery scents in here. More of them are in a closet. So I'm going to start doing candle reviews regularly. Once I start getting into my candles that have never been lit before, I probably won't do them as frequently, but I'm trying to get the partially used, like this one has, you can see in there right up here. This one has a little bit left, so these are a day and a half or so that can last, and then I'm going to get them out of here. I'm going to go through these that I have more here that are partially used, and then I especially have some Goose Creek, which I'll talk about Goose Creek when I have a Goose Creek candle to talk about. But yeah, that's the spiced cardamom. Next is Party Dress. Now, I'm pretty sure this one is 2020, maybe 2019. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I love this jar though. You can see my hand in there. I love this jar. I love black. I mean, I wear black almost every day of my life. I love black. If it doesn't come in black, I usually don't buy it unless I really like the fit. But this candle is sparkling bergamot, velvet lilies, and tonka bean. I love tonka bean. It's used in a lot of body care products and a lot of candles. I had this down in the kitchen and I could smell this upstairs. That good, that strong. And this is such a good candle. This was my first time buying Party Dress, believe it or not. And I would buy it again. It's that good. Very good. Second to last is Salted Caramel Eggnog. This is a crazy good candle. I think this was new. This is definitely from last year. I'm pretty sure this was last year. Pretty sure it was last year. Or maybe 2020. After COVID happened and the pandemic started, the time runs together for me. So I know these aren't any more than 4 years old for the most part. This candle is so good. This lasted a week. This candle is like right here, filled up wise. You can see here. Lasted for a week. Crazy good thrower. Gooey caramel, fresh sea salt, dulce de leche, and whipped cream. So good. When I went to the Bath & Body Works, when I went to the semi-annual sale on June 11th, the first day of the sale, these were on the $10.95 counter, and if they were 75 off, I was going to snatch these because these are so good. It's strong, 10 out of a 10 throw. It's just yummy. It's not too much eggnog per se. I'd say it's more heavy on the caramel and the cream than outright eggnog. It's got a little bit of eggy component to it, but not so much. It's mostly salted caramel, to tell you the truth. But that's a good performer. And finally, Cereal Marshmallow Bar. Now, I'm pretty sure this was 2020. I want to say this is 2020 or 2020 or 2019. 2019 or 2020. Now you have me questioning myself. I don't remember. Damn. Oh, well. These are all $24.50. So it was definitely before the price increased. I mean, when the price increased up from the $22.50 to $24.50, whenever that was. I don't remember when that was. But this is fruity rainbow cereal, sticky marshmallow fluff, and confetti sprinkles. I know that people went crazy over this candle. I know it sells like crazy on Mercari. it doesn't throw very well at all for me. Sorry to say, sad to say, doesn't throw very well for me. This, I've lit it, obviously. I love the pink though. That's why I might save this jar, because I just love this jar, you know, for cotton balls or, you know, some sort of storage. I just love this jar. And I will say, some of these wraps that they're doing are just beautiful. I love this. And last season, the Perfect Christmas with the Santa belt on the black lid, you know, with the white jar with the reindeer, the red reindeer going around, and the black lid with Santa's belt. So stinking cute. Love that. So design team, keep it going. Very good. This, I wish it performed better for me. It just doesn't. And I think this was a limited edition Candle Day candle. Hi, honey. Poppy sticking her paw under the door. This was a Candle Day candle. I know it was, and I bought it online. If I would have smelled this in store, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But I reviewed 12 candles. 12 candles. And I have one single wick to talk about. This is Blueberry Pie. I'm pretty sure I bought this. This is a tester candle. I'm pretty sure I bought this last summer at the semi-annual sale. This is one of the only 75% off candles I found last year. And this is a reason why I bought so many single wicks this year, is because this candle, a little under half used. I put this in the crock downstairs. This smelled the whole floor and going up the stairs. So I know this oil is very strong. I love Blueberry Pie. It also reminds me of the cranberry pie that they released last year or the year before. This doesn't have, oh yes it does, juicy blueberry, flaky crust, and sugar crystals. This is so good. So I figure I'm going to try some of these single wick candles out and see if they throw well for me. And if so, maybe I'll just save some money and buy single wick candles, because I'm only probably going to be using candles and candle crocks going forward, just because Poppy's my cat and I don't want her to be attracted to the flame. And then what if something poof goes up in smoke and soot on the ceilings and all of that stuff? I don't want to deal with that anymore. So this, I love this candle. This is a screamer hit. I love it. It's out right now, and I think it's on the 10.95 or the whatever they are right now table, but that's that one. So 12, 13 candles. So, okay, this video is a wrap. And